Common tansy is a terrestrial herbaceous weed native to temperate Europe and Asia. It was intentionally introduced to North America in 1631 as a medicinal plant and culinary herb, and escaped cultivation by the late 1700s. It is now widely naturalized throughout most of North America, but is especially problematic in the Northwest. Common tansy can tolerate a wide variety of conditions. In North America, it can be found in pastures, hayfields, riparian habitats, roadsides, forest clearings, and wastelands. It can grow in a wide array of soils and from full sun to mostly shade. When ingested in large amounts, it can be toxic to livestock and people because it causes convulsions, miscarriages, and skin irritation. However, it is generally avoided by livestock due to being strongly aromatic. This weed competes with and reduces the density of desirable native vegetation, reduces the productivity of pastures, and can hinder forest regeneration in logged areas. It is also an alternate host for the economically important chrysanthemum stunt virus. Common tansy is an herbaceous perennial. Germination typically occurs in spring, and plants usually remain as rosettes the first year. They at first form a fibrous root system, but this gives way to a thick root system with extensive creeping lateral roots that create dense common tansy clumps. Plants usually bolt and flower in the second and subsequent years. Leaves are up to 12 inches long and deeply pinnately lobed into 4 to 10 pairs of narrow lobes or leaflets, each with doubly toothed margins. Stem leaves are alternate, clasping, and grow smaller up the green, ridged stem. All leaves are dark green and have tiny, flat, or sunken glands that give off a strong, bitter parsley odor when crushed. Bolting plants produce several flowering stems up to 5 feet tall, though most are 3 to 4. Dense clumps of stems can be weakly woody and are often branched in their top portions. In late summer, flower heads are produced in small, flat-topped clusters at branch tips. What appears to be one button-like yellow flower is actually a flower head, a half-inch in diameter, consisting of up to 200 tiny, tubular yellow florets. The overlapping bracts at the base of the flower head are green, edged with brown. Each floret produces a single, ribbed, conical seed. A single plant can produce over 12,000 seeds that largely drop to the ground around the parent plant. Most seeds remain viable in the soil for only 1 year. Above-ground parts of the plant typically die back with hard autumn frosts, and the plant re-sprouts from its lateral roots the following spring. Several North American species in the Asteraceae can resemble common tansy with their pinnately lobed and toothed leaves and yellow flower heads. These can be differentiated by their crushed leaves not giving off a strong odor, and their flower heads typically having yellow disc florets in the center, but long, showy ray florets around the periphery. Some horticultural Achillea species have a similar shape and similar leaves. Achillea flowers are not button-like and are produced tightly together in flat-topped clusters. There are a few other species in the same genus Tanacetum that are native or introduced to North America. Most of these differ by having non-divided leaves or showy flowers with both disc and ray florets. The native dune tansy is most similar but differs in that it grows to only 2 feet tall. Its leaves are more finely divided or toothed, its flower heads are larger, and they sometimes have ray florets around the periphery.